We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game. And it's next. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. This is line to left. Souza has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Polanco. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Souza is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ground ball left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Now in the box, Max Kepler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Brian Dozier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch misses the throw down. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider swung on and grounded towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Right fielder, George Springer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Carlos Beltran, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Souza going back, and it's gone. Into the box now, Brian McCann, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he takes strike 3 call. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Mike Moustakas.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. In now, Sean Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Now at the plate, Greg Bird, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Standing in, Steven Souza. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 3, Cameron
Maybin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Hit back toward the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Buxton. And that retires the side. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jorge Polanco.
Drilled on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
Designated
Kenny
hitter,
Vargas.
Kenny
He's ready for his
Vargas.
first at-bat of this early season contest. A little bouncer. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next
Ready for another
Minnesota.
chance?
Center
Byron
fielder,
Buxton. He reached on a
Byron
single in his first try.
Buxton.
And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Reddick is there. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off for
He's
the
0
Astros.
for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 9.
Swinging a
Marwin
ball hit on the
Gonzalez.
ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in to try it again. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Cameron Maybin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, number 2.
Foul started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Springer coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Catcher.
At the plate, Sean Kim. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. For Moustakas, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Springer giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Settling in now, Steven Souza trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Josh Reddick.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. For Altuve, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Marwin
This
Gonzalez.
pitch is popped up. Polanco is there for it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran is off to a fast start in this one. 2-for-2, including a home run. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Nope. 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Byron Buxton.
In the dirt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brian McCann.
Grounded, foul. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird has a play. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cameron Maybin.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ball 2 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and the right-hander are up to throw. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is foul. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Ready for another.
Now batting, left fielder
Hector Santiago answers. The call to pitch here. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Souza is there as he makes the catch. Here's Brian Dozier now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The second baseman, number 2.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Number 13.
Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Sean Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Ready for another shot now.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And there's ball 2 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kenny Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Number 9,
Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And he is in there. Now at the plate, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Beltran is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Into the box, Brian McCann. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And that'll bring up the
Third baseman,
former
number
first-rounder Alex Bregman. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
3-0 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in and look.
Center fielder number 3.
Tyler Duffy takes the mound.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins.
Some movement now in the
Number
Minnesota
56.
bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Duffy.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 on a... At the plate, Byron Buxton. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder Byron.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Driven nicely into the gap. On his way to second is Buxton. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Buxton is on his way home. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
up next for the Twins.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Sean Kim.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score, the runner from third. Stepping in, Steven Souza. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Will Harris trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Striding in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 1 out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Polanco. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it. And that's the 1st out of the inning. Digging in the
batting, the designated hitter, Kenny's.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Buxton. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is flared out towards second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. And into the box now, George Springer will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
16, Brian
Glenn Perkins gets the call here. He'll try and look for 1 out to finish this one. Evan Gattis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
The final line score for a ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.